Mm-hmm. 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 Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day.
Hey, we here.
Whoa,
That was so dramatic.
that was
So dramatic.
that was Game of Thrones esque. I was feeling it.
I know. I kind of feel like I sort of feel like I'm all hyped up now. I'm like ready to go. I'm ready to go.
I mean, I mean, I hope everyone else is too. It's gonna be an awesome night.
No, I'm super excited, man. Tonight is going to be awesome.
It is.
Freaking
It is
excited.
awesome.
I'm so excited that I know that this is going to be one of those nights. So, a little morning recovery. Going to kick off the show to do that.
Okay. I love
How
it.
are you doing? How are you doing this weekend? I know you had Vero in town, a little birthday celebration.
Oh man, yeah, we had a great weekend. Nice dinner, birthday dinner. You know, some nice. Went out for Italian. Some nice. I had some wine. I like wine. I don't know if you know that hack. I'm not only a whiskey guy. I like some wine. But back to whiskey tonight, man.
Well,
that's my love.
I'm excited about tonight. If you're just tuning in and you're like, "Hey, who are these guys? What are they doing?" I'm Hack. This is my friend Mac. We started this channel about three months ago, I guess now. And Mac, we hit a milestone this week. We passed 250 subscribers.
Oh, that's awesome. That's crazy, man. That's awesome.
I know. The fact that people just even the fact that I got more than family and friends to come here. Not that you aren't all friends, but the fact you guys are here, so excited.
Who
and thankful and grateful, and just want you guys to know, thank you for subbing to us. If
yes,
you're watching us for the first time or watching this back, we would deeply appreciate your sub and would appreciate you hanging out with us and having some fun.
Yes, thank you guys for subbing and watching. It's just been super cool for me to see. I just really look forward to this hack, like jumping in, seeing everyone in the chat, and like it's just super cool. So thanks everyone for having fun with us.
Yeah, so tonight I'm so excited because we have our super fan series continues with our third episode in the super fan series. Mac, would you do me a favor? I just realized I need to do something.
Yeah.
Can you tell the good folks about the super fan series? Well, just cover us for 1 sec.
Yeah, for sure. Tonight, Superfan series, Found North. I'm super excited. Have you guys had Found North? I'm wondering what Hack's going to do. But anyway, I love Found North. I can't wait. Andrew's here who knows a ton about Found North. I'm excited to get into it. Let's look at the chat here. Wes, cheers. Matthew, Eric, y'all were in here early representing Dave. Tater Dave here in the chat. Let's see. We got Robert. Look at this. Wow, you came prepared.
I heard it's Canadian whiskey night. Let's do it.
I love it, man.
Look, there may be a little bit of tension between the USA and Canada.
Okay.
There may be. But in this house, on this channel, we got nothing but love for Canadian whiskey, especially if it's called Found North.
That's
so tonight, guys. Andrew coming on, going to talk some Found North. Cannot wait to get him up here. We're going to get him up here really soon though, because he's got kids in school and he's got to be a dad and like be responsible on a Sunday night. Unlike
me. Which is hey, I'm glad represent. I love Canada, but this whiskey is not just like any other Canadian whiskey. We're going to learn about that. But I was going through the chat here.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
So Tim is here. Tim's our longtime subscriber, maybe our first ever subscriber to the show. And we're going to catch up with Tim soon because he was at Watch Hill Proper Festival. I had the biggest whiskey FOMO all weekend between Tim at Watch Hill Proper, my Houston Basement Dweller boys camping out in Austin for Still Austin. I had serious whiskey FOMO all weekend.
Me too. That 100% wheat whiskey release this weekend at Still Austin. I was jealous I couldn't be there. That seems like that's gonna be something. But yeah, what are we? So I think Hack, before we jump in, right, with Andrew, what are we sipping on? And then also, I was halfway through the chat. but I just wanted
Okay.
to welcome some folks.
Yeah, I'll let you kind of go. So I you were kind enough, my friend, and this is why you need good whiskey friends. And there's not a better whiskey friend that I have in the entire world than Mac.
Oh,
He is my dog. My dog.
cheers, man. Cheers.
He sent me this Reveries 9 from the 21090 pick. I was super busy on the day that this came out, and I couldn't grab it, and so he was kind enough to grab this Reveries 9 for me. And I cracked it last night. We had a few pours last night, didn't we, Mac?
We did. You know, it started out as something where it's like, hey, let's just hang out, have a couple pours. Hashtag one more pour.
Hashtag one more pour. Yeah, when Mac starts one more pour, and then we have about 9 more pours after the one more pour.
I know, man.
And allegedly, I may have broke a Glen in my kitchen last night, and I was cleaning it up. Mama Hack was not that happy today, so I had to do some chores around the house. But back in good graces, boys. Ready for Found North night. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Cheers, 210 night. Hey, Todd. Yeah. Welcome in.
Cheers. Welcome. We got Sweet Cindy. We got Vero in the chat here. Robert Paul. Hey, thanks for jumping on the Tuesday stream with us. That was awesome. Let's see. Who else we got? Sweet Cindy. Cheers.
Yeah, Sweet Cindy.
Smash
Thanks
that
for being
button.
here.
Thanks.
Appreciate y'all.
Hack's always up to something.
Ah, man, I got something rolling. You know, I'm an old dude, but I always got something, rolled up my sleeve. You know, I mean, you never know. You never know what I'm going to do.
Is this D Johnson, who I was talking to earlier today? Let me know, D. Cheers, D.
What up, D?
All right. Oh yeah, we got Tyler, Gotcha Rexy here in the chat. Found North last night, courtesy of Tim. Okay, Cindy. Okay, Alberta Premium Cast Strength's also very good, but I've never had Found North. Oh yeah, it's tough to find in places, which I think we'll talk about too tonight. And
I need to check my notebook and see if I had too many pours or if I actually charted this Reveries last night.
Why you're doing that too? I didn't even say what high.
I did chart it. Did you?
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the take Reveries 9 from 21090. Light oak, brown sugar. I get a little toasted orange peel on the nose on this. The taste is like a caramel popcorn drizzled with molasses. I was on something last night, baby. I was like if Nancy Fraley was a dude, this was me last night. Finish is medium oak. It drinks way under the 118, and I rated this an 8 out of 10. And I got to tell you, it's fan-freaking-tastic. It's good.
They obviously we talk about we love 21090 here, and they killed it with these picks at the Reveries. Which what I'm sipping on, I've got Raven here. This is Raven Batch 1, which is going fast. And I, if you guys haven't had the Reverie stuff, it's from
Get you some
8ke.com. And you can go there, get on his mailing list, and that is the place to go. He's got some killer picks, and now he's releasing his own line of barrels and this blend, which is the Raven. There's a Raven Batch 2 where he did his own bespoke blend that I love both of them. And this is such a killer. And one of the reasons I chose it is the bird theme, which we'll learn about the bird theme tonight too. So
very nice. Very nice. Foolproof Hunter here. Welcome in, Foolproof. Cheers to you. Main dog Wes up in the house. Wes was hanging out with us in the hizzy last night.
Wes?
Harry's here. He's one of our local guys. He's a huge Found North fan, so he's here tonight. He's sipping on a Liquor Zone Pursuit pick, so it's awesome. And Todd says, honestly, saw Jay, we simply drank it and said those are amazing. All credited. Hey, Todd, you can take credit. Just take credit, Todd. It's okay. It's all right. All right. You know what? We've had our guy waiting too long.
Yeah,
we've only got him for a specific amount of time. So how do you feel about getting into some Found North?
Yes, and yes. Always yes.
So just real quick, I should probably intro this just a little bit. Is that one of our very first shows we did together where we did a fresh crack. We did this batch 11 together. Oh, that's not it. Sorry, it's right here. We did this batch 11 together.
Yes.
And we both really loved it. And it was one of the very first kind of tastings we did together.
Yeah.
In an episode of something we call The Crack.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with a butt crack. It has everything to do with crack and whiskey. So we did that. And after that, man, I've been hunting out like more Found North. I've had samples from you and from friends and it's tough to find. It's tough to
Yeah.
find. But kind of that's what got me started on this Found North, and I am excited to learn more about it tonight from Andrew, who really is a super fan of it. And so tell the good people, like, what
Yeah.
how did you get into Found North, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, I think this with this batch 11 that we have right here in front of us, when we started tasting it, and I'd always heard about it. It was kind of hard to find, and then I went to a dinner. I went to Take's 10th anniversary celebration dinner here in DC, and it was a Found North dinner, and man, it was epic. We had Nick Taylor from Found North and about 12 other folks sitting there around this awesome dinner, and he really got to learn about a bunch of this stuff, and I was blown away. And Nick was like super generous with his time, and yeah, that's just a good overview. But heck, but like I'm loving it. I'm loving this stuff. So
I am too. Let's not have Andrew wait any longer. Let's bring him up right now.
Let's do it.
Welcome everybody to our guy, Andrew. What is up,
Andrew?
my friend? How are you
guys?
this evening?
Doing
Looking
great.
good, Andrew. Looking good,
Thanks,
baby.
man.
How's it going?
Doing great. No, God, it's awesome. No, I'm enjoying this. Looking forward to it. When you guys asked about it, I was really excited.
Well, so those that don't know, Andrew and I met through a different whiskey club that we were part of, and then he's here in Houston, I'm here in Houston, but we're like a long way from each other, right? Like I'm on the south side, you're on the north side. It's like literally like different cities.
Yes.
But we've gotten together for some bottle shares and figured out this dude is extremely knowledgeable on Found North, and so hopefully I'm not setting you up too much there, Andrew. But like
no,
you brought him in
good.
here to talk some Found North. So tell the good people, Andrew, like what got you first like into Found North? Like what is it that you love about it?
Well, I guess so. I haven't actually been like a bourbon, like I would call like a big time bourbon person for more than like a year, believe it or not. I mean, I really wasn't. I didn't really know a whole lot about bourbon in general. I just like most people, I thought it was, Jack Daniel's 7 and Jim Beam and just which is great. But I'm just like, I didn't think anything beyond that.
Yeah.
Right? And most people said, $30, that's a good price for a bottle. I mean, this is like 2 years ago, right? I mean, $30 now, a complete different story. But after trying some better things, I want to say, I liked Middle West. They had some really good stuff, and I kind of got into more different expressions. I'd say for whatever reason, I don't even know why. I can't even remember why I looked up Found North. I don't remember, to be quite honest. I just know that this is back when someone told me, hey, there's this product, people love it, but you got to go into these raffles, you got to do this stuff, right? So, yeah. So I just
entered a raffle.
Yeah, I entered a raffle for the old Helldiver, not this new one. And I did not win it. But this is back when I think they were still, they're gaining popularity. It wasn't quite like it's a little bit exploded now. But they said, do you, on an email, they're like, hey, you can pre-order batch 9, as a consolation prize. So to speak,
oh, that's cool.
So I'm like, yeah, why not? I'll try something. I want to get something. So I bought batch 9. 2 months later, it showed up. I tried it and I thought it was amazing. And then I got lucky because a week later they sent it for just public purchase. You could just go on their website and buy it. I think it sold out in like 60 seconds or something like that. But I was able to get another one
fast, man. It sells out so fast.
So after that, I was pretty much hooked on it. And I've liked it ever since then. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I know we're on a time crunch here, and I tend to speed run whiskey, so I don't want to.
Sure, let's
used to this, but we're used to the speed run.
So keep my tempo down, Mac. But let's get into this very first expression. Let's get into batch 10. What can you tell us about batch 10, Andrew?
I think so. Without like checking notes too many times, because that's the one thing about Found North. I think that you, Mac, when you were talking about they're like, there's so many different pieces of their blends that they make. And I think there was something that I know you said something, but there was one thing I read a while ago that they said that all the blends are like different paints or something like that. Something like that, and like that's not the picture. So each blend is like a piece of the paint or one paint color, right? So there's so many different colors that go into making the color they want.
So
that's why I was like, it's hard to say. But this one apparently is a weeder, I think in the sense that it has a higher wheat component than most of their rye. But I want to say, what is it? It's let me look. I had it written down.
And while you're looking at that, Andrew, maybe so this is so batch.
29.
So like, I think a lot of people just don't even know. We can maybe take a step back too of like what. So it's like, I think people just they see Canadian right somewhere, and then they see it's kind of expensive, and it's also in like a lottery.
Yes, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Which
it's
is
just
like whoa, what is that?
Well, yeah. Well, like you tried to get Brizzle to do it, right? And you finally did. Just one time.
Yeah.
But that's true. Yeah.
But then you start to learn more about it, like you said, and I was lucky enough to have that the dinner, and like you said, Andrew, where they get to take, and you correct me, you're the guy here that's had a lot more of this than me, but I think finding those different blends, and having that Canadian distillation, and I don't mean to jump into this too much if you were going to get into that, so stop me, Andrew, which is that very few places have like 100% corn, 100% rye, 100% malted barley. And that I think is like how they approach their blends. Whereas like blends here, and like if you're getting Kentucky bourbon and you're blending, you've got a bunch of different things, right? So that was my understanding. And that is sort of perfect about like what you said, which is the paint. So it's like you've got all these base colors, and they try to make this really great.
Right, like a singular color out of multiple small ones. But yeah, I mean, even to the point that some of these things, like they'll finish only one of the, like if there's a 17-year rye or something, they'll finish that import and nothing else, right? And so like it'll be a very specific note of flavor. So like this one, apparently this is like 29% wheat. Let me see. Yeah, 29% wheat, 5 barley, 66 corn.
Yeah,
it's all New American oak.
I get on the nose, man. I get the wheat on it. It's not a dusty wheat though. It's like a sweet wheat. It reminds me a
like
little bit of that 1792 sweet wheat a little bit.
Yep.
And then it's kind of got this sweet buttered corn thing going on. A little bit of cotton candy note. Like it's
you get like a lemon.
Yeah, I get a little citrus on that.
Little lemon.
I get a little citrus on that. I do.
Yeah.
But
it is.
I think like this batch 10, and I think we're probably going to have a theme here when we go through these. It's just the artistry of the blend. Like it's, there's certain times where I've had things blended from other places where they're not in unison. And I don't pretend to be a whiskey connoisseur because I'm not, but these blends, they just work, right? Like it just, like whatever they're doing, it just works really, really well. And
I think they said like something else. Yeah, they said something else about this. I think the one thing I remember reading about Mac was that they said, individually, if you just get like a 20-year corn out of Canada, it's like it could be nothing special. Like it's not a big deal. But when they start adding older and younger, and I like that they're very transparent. Like it's this age, this age, this age, this age, this much corn, this much whatever. This finished in new oak, this finished in ex-bourbon. Yeah, they'll say it all in the back. Yeah, so very specific. There's no hidden secret.
Yeah, I love the transparency on these Found North bottles. Because it is really cool, and they even have on the back of these. I think I'll try to do a little close up, because they have even let me see if I can turn it real quick, because they even have a QR code where you can learn more about it. And I think transparency in the whiskey game is something to be sought after. But man, I really like this batch 10. It's my first pour I've ever had of it.
That's a sample, right?
Yeah, it's a sample you gave.
First one you've had. Yeah. It's
first time I've had it. Yeah.
So I've got FOMO over here. I don't have that Mac. One, but I have batch 11, which would be and not to rush us through this, but it'd be interesting how you have like side by side with 10 to 11.
Yeah.
And is that where you're anyway?
Totally different to me.
Oh, really?
I mean, oh yeah. Like what do you think, Hack? First time?
Yeah, no, I'd say first time on me. I get that citrus note you're talking about.
Yeah.
The wheat on it, the wheat on it brings out a different element in that buttered corn. So it's like almost you can like taste a little bit of the corn in it to me. Like it's where batch 11 is probably a little more denser bourbon vibe. You know,
and this is definitely lighter. Like it feels
Yeah, it's very light on the palate.
Light.
Yeah, and the finish is just okay. I think batch 11 finishes.
No, this finish is nowhere near as holding as 11 or Peregrine were, but it's still, yeah. I mean, 10 to me, that's why I said when I was telling you, 10 to me is like a good intro one. Like it's kind of it's light, but it's this. I mean, this is unusual for them. I don't think they finished anything with port or muscatel or any of that. I think it was just new American oak. Wasn't any fruit or wine.
Yeah. So here's a good question for the chat, and we're gonna keep moving here, guys. We're gonna go next up. We're gonna do, and I'm gonna throw it up here real quick. We're gonna do Found North batch 9. But Tim asked a question. I think it's a good one.
I was about to say, heck, that's a pretty good idea.
Is to add. There's they give you specifics on what the master distiller says, the amount of water that they would like you to add to it. Have you tried that on these batches to just see, like, do you get a little different, vibe when you add a little water?
It is. I think they call it manager's proof or something like that.
Okay.
I think they tell you even on the website in the tasting notes, if you do manager's proof, it changes this, and you should expect. I think when you do it on this one, you're going to notice, like anything, when you add a little bit of water, right? There's more flavor notes, but the strong ones are less pronounced. It's kind of like more balanced, but not as sharp. So I would say you go for it. I don't think I added any to this one, but
no, I remember trying it on the 11, and I thought it was good that way, but I thought I just don't need that on my whiskey at this point in my whiskey journey. Like, it's not. I don't need any water on it because I like that full viscosity. I like it to feel that way. Tell us about batch 9. What do you know about batch 9? And
this was my first one. I think I told you. This is my
it's your first ever. This is what.
Yeah, and it was.
This popped your Found North cherry right here.
Yeah, it did, and it was probably my favorite one till about Peregrine.
Oh, this was your favorite.
Right. Yeah, probably number 2.
Oh wow, I can see why.
So it's why I told you it's like it is a. I think they did a port finish. Let me see, what was it? It was ruby port, but only on. That's what I was telling Mac. Only on the rye part. So like 9% of it's rye, right? And that's the ruby port. But that's it.
Which is so cool. Like I think most of chat, correct me, Andrew Hack, correct me, but like so many of the finished whiskeys I have, I don't think they just finish one piece of the blend at, what did you say, Andrew? 9% of it?
9% of it is 8% is rye. Sorry, 8%.
I think that's just super cool. I mean, and it adds those layers, right? I think that's what, and we'd love to have, and Nick, by the way, I would love to have you on here,
sure.
At some point to talk to, where it's like, and if you haven't, like, you said, Andrew, he was interviewed too on was it Pursuits podcast?
I think so.
Too, but anyway, he talks about how they're just the layers, just adding layers to this. So anyway, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No, go for it. I mean, so 9 though, it's interesting that I think 10 and 9 are both in the 120s, and so is 11. But then you get like Helldiver and Peregrine, and those are all like 115, 114. So this one's, they're a little bit higher proof on the batches.
What is this batch 9 proof run, you said?
124.6.
Oh, okay. We got a little proof on her.
Yeah.
I get on the nose on this, I get quite a bit of kind of sweet cinnamon kind of thing, like a little honey graham cinnamon.
Yeah, toasted bread kind of.
Yeah, a little toasted cinnamon, toasted
toasted
cinnamon bread kind of thing.
Yeah. For me, it's like, I guess the best way to put it, I know it sounds trite because it's Canadian, but like a maple syrup.
Oh, yeah.
Like a maple with berries, like blackberries. And then like when you drink it, you should get red berries and peppery and orange and stuff.
Oh, this is a lot better than the 10. Wow.
It is. It's just like a lot more, less thicker.
It's
that finish goes on for a long time.
Oh, that finish is really good. It's one of those sweet maple finishes that I like too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's lemon, like wood spice, orange, maple. Yeah. This one's like, I mean,
do you know much about the blend of 10? Like, what do they use to make it?
It says 10. I wrote it down. 10 is 8-year wheat. And then various like 19, 20, 23-year corn. Yeah. And they finished only in New American Oak. So like I said, it wasn't Maybe it's too subdued because of the wheat.
Right.
But 9 is so much more punchy. Like you get blackberry and cinnamon and orange. Like I get a lot of orange peel and
Right.
vanilla.
I do too. I just want to say real quick, welcome in Dave. First ever Hack and Mac stream. Thanks for being here, Dave. That's Crack Kitty. Appreciate you being here. We're doing, if you're just tuning in and you're wondering what the hell these whiskey nerds talking about all these tasting notes, like what are they doing? Like we are doing a series that we call our super fan. And so Andrew is kind enough to join us. And he is talking all things Found North. So if you've not heard of Found North, it's so much more than a Canadian whiskey. Like I need to say this. Like, I think people see the label and they see the age statements, the 18, the 19 year, and all of this stuff, right, Andrew? And they just write it off as another Canadian whiskey. But why is this not just like an everyday, Canadian whiskey like Crown Royal? Like, what is the separator here to you? Besides, it's just really damn good.
Yeah. Well, so that's what when I was looking up like where this comes from, right? I think that and like I said, Max, you met the guys, right? The owners at that event. I think they're Americans, right? But they purchase various blends from Canada, just a bunch of different years and different blends.
Yeah.
And they bring it to, I think it's New York, somewhere in New York, right? Rochester or something like that. But they bring it to New York and then they reblend it, age certain components, reblend that again. They do it over and over again until they get something right. I forget, what did you say, Mac? There was something you told me about that first punch of flavor they want. There was something you mentioned.
Yeah, I think Nick, and I don't want to speak for Nick Taylor here as a co-founder with his brother. But I think he said I think his quote was, he doesn't care about the nose on the whiskey. And he wants you to taste this and it just be sort of like a train that just keeps driving through, and a finish he cares about, but he really cares about the whole experience. And you can get a finish from really anything. If it's high proof, it's going to stay there, but the finish should have some complexity and it should linger for a reason other than proof. And that was the other thing he said, which I thought is actually really great.
That's true.
Guys, so I'm going to keep us moving. Next up is Hoverhawk.
Oh yeah.
But I want to answer a question real quick while you guys pour up Hoverhawk. Okay. Before we get into that, I'm just going to answer a question that Andy asked in the chat is, is this something I can find? And the honest answer is yes, but you have to hunt. Here in Texas, if we don't see it on the shelves very often. I travel to California and I've seen it out there at Bevmo and I've seen it in different random spots. I've seen specifically, we'll get into this later, but some of the store pick single barrels you can see. Occasionally, if you're a member of Sealbox, they will send out a lottery opportunity. That's where I got my batch 11 was through Sealbox. I'm seeing more whiskey club communities start to learn about Found North. I think that Mac, don't let me mess this up, but I think 21090, are they working on something?
I hope. I don't think so.
No. Okay.
Take does.
Take is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Take is definitely working on more Found North stuff, which he's at R Bourbon on Reddit. We can get into his email and find it.
Shared Pour does too sometimes.
Shared Pour does sometimes. It's
I dropped it.
Tough to find. It's tough to find.
And I dropped it in the chat, and I think your best bet, go into the website here and put your name in, and that's where you'll get notified. But you're right, Hack, like, and Andrew, it's there. You do see some on shelves, and I know Andrew, you actually had a cool story about your recent travels, but it's, I would say, get on their mailing list. So.
Yeah, so you can what they've done when I first got, I think I told you, batch the Helldiver, right? You put your email in and they come back and they just said you didn't get picked. And I'm like, oh well, I mean, that's just typically how those raffles work, right? You just get an email.
Yeah.
But now the nice thing about how they do the raffles now from that website is that it's using that fair raffle site or whatever it is. So you put your name and your credit card and everything in, and if you get picked, it's instantly charged and shipped to you, right? Like you don't. You're in for the money if you want the raffle.
Yeah.
And so that's, and then if you lose, like you don't get it, if you keep doing the raffles, they actually give you like double the entries next time. And then if you miss it, it's double again. So you're guaranteed to get at least one every 3. But to your point, yes, you're right. Certain states definitely have a like a much more robust selection. And just to not to take too much time on it, but like you guys are mentioning, I did an Alaskan cruise, right? And I knew that Anchorage had a store, which I guess I'll plug for. They had some really niche stuff.
Awesome.
But they had I think it was called the Brown Jug or something like that.
Yeah.
And they have like a main store. They have like 8 of them in Anchorage, but there's like a main big store. I forget the name of the road. If anybody wants to know, we can find it. But they had just literally that batch 9 that you just like hacked. I mean, there were like 8 of them still sitting on the shelf, right?
And I'm
like,
really wishing I told you to bring one of those.
So that's what I tried to tell you. Like I was telling you, batch 9.
I know you were trying to move me. He did, guys, and this is.
I'm about to take a trip to Anchorage.
When we get to the last pour of the night, I have a single barrel that's a maple finish because I'm a sucker for maple finishes. Because I knew he was trying to haul bottles back, so he was kind enough. Thank you, Andrew, again for bringing me one. But I wish that I got batch 9 now. It's
batch
really
9 is so good, dude. That's why I tried to. But so they had batch 9, they had batch 11 and 7. So I picked a 7 because I've never had anything before 9. So I picked a 7. They had those store picks. Mm-hmm. They had a lot of stuff, man. But that's certain stores just. They have a lot of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Georgia, people found it in Georgia. I think that's so. You mentioned Texas. Texas is not a state they ship to. And
that's
I think when I emailed them and I said,
really?
Hey, they don't send it to stores in Texas. So I said, well,
the stores in Texas are not yet authorized to carry Found North yet.
And they said it won't be till like 2027. I think that's what. So I wrote email to Found North.
Texas.
I think
Texas people get into.
Nick wrote me
into
back
the lottery.
Sorry, 3/4 of the chat.
Yeah. So Nick wrote me back and said it's not till 2027 because I mean you see like that's the one thing, the batches are only like what 4,000 5,000 bottles, like it's not a huge number, so they just can't get it everywhere, right?
All right, well let's
go ahead. Hoverhawk. Hoverhawk.
Yeah, let's talk about Hoverhawk. What are we getting into now, Andrew? What's going on with what's Hoverhawk about?
This one's Moscatel, which is like a if anyone's had port, like Portugal port, Moscatel. I only know this again because my wife and I took a trip to Portugal about 2 years ago, and so like if you ever see where they make port, right? There's an elevation where it starts up the mountain, so maybe like 1,000 meters or something, and then at 3,000 it switches over to Moscatel grapes only, like up to the top. So like Moscatel is even sweeter, but it has like a more like port's like a slightly lower elevation. Moscatel's higher, so it's a little bit less dark, but a little more sweet. Moscatel and New Oak. But apparently these are Kelvin cooperage barrels too. For the New Oak.
I was just going to make a comment.
And Hungarian. There's Hungarian on the 27 year.
I was just going to make a comment about the richness of this pour. This one has the most oak impact of anything we've had so far.
Yeah, definitely.
This one has way more oak impact, and that's the thing too. I want to say about Found North is that I think you would be hard pressed to find a whiskey that tastes more like a bourbon from Canada. Like I don't think you're going to find anything. I think people see Canadian whiskey and they think, oh, it's like light whiskey. They could not be more wrong. No. I've heard some pretty famous people say this, and they're absolutely dead ass wrong. And this is more like a bourbon, really blended well, really artistically done well. A light whiskey, in America, it's like Josh from Good Time said, well, light whiskeys, we used to use those to clean stills. You would not use these artistic blends to clean stills. Like these have so much character. They have so much depth. There's so much going on. It's such a connected pour on these. Like everything I've had tonight is really, really good. And then this Hoverhawk is the first thing that tastes like a really old Kentucky bourbon that has oak impact. It just really does. And so for someone to call Found North light whiskey light is just dumb, because it's not. And that's I'm going to get off the soapbox.
Say it.
Oh, you're right.
Baby.
The only thing I'll say, the only part that seems slightly like light whiskey is that it's always got like a butterscotch sweetness to it.
Yeah.
It always has something like that to it. But otherwise, you're right. It's not anywhere near like you get those light whiskeys from
Which is probably why I like it, because the
vanilla.
butter, like, butter. Everybody knows this about me. I love Fat Kid whiskey. I love butterscotch. So I could see that, but it's just to put it in that same category. It's just wrong. And I'll get off my soapbox. That's just.
No, you're good. What do you? So this is the one I gave you, right, Hack? This is the sample.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Have you had it? Oh, sorry, Mike.
No.
This is my first time having. It's my first time having Hover Hawk for me, and I love it. I absolutely think I'm having a hard time between this and the 9 now. They're like neck and neck. How about you, Mac? What's your take on?
Thank you. So now I finally have a pour that y'all have. So thanks for asking. Very jealous over here. I love this pour. And I think too, let me just also say this started as a blend intentionally created for further maturation, which is really cool. And then they finished it in 4 additional months in a combination of muscatel and New American oak. So it's just so I think also here, this one is 90% corn in the derived mash bill here. So you're getting a lot of sweetness. And then also, like you mentioned, Andrew, with the muscatel, like there should be more sweetness than there is. But at the same time, there is an oak impact in this new oak finish. And by the way, it's new oak, right? So it's not second fill, third fill, right? Like this is, you get that, which is something that's really top of mind for them in their blends, where I think a lot of whiskey makers just, and I'm not a whiskey maker, so I don't know what I'm talking about, but from what I hear, when you throw whiskey into an oak barrel, that oak really kind of soaks them. If you've ever had a really tannic finished whiskey where you just want water after it, right? And like a lot of wine finishes with bourbon, I go right to a glass of water. I'm not doing that here. This is so well crafted.
Well said, Mac. Well said.
Yeah.
Andrew, could you find me a bottle of Hover Hawk, please?
Yeah. That one's so I'm glad that I kept, because like it was at the bottom of the bottle, and I'm like, I don't really want all that air in it,
The bottom of
So I put it in a little one so I could keep the air out of it. But I'm out of no. But so this one, that's why I was saying Moscatel when I had it. It's like apricot and orange marmalade and like nutmeg. Yeah. Like that's
a
we
great
get that
note.
a lot on this. Like that those apricots and oranges, like the white.
I could climb down in this Hover Hawk and spend the night. Like
I know.
Literally,
I love this board so much.
Literally, I could just climb in this bottle. Like it's good.
I wish they would have had it in Alaska, man. If they had it, I would have bought this one again.
Yeah.
But I don't. I ran out of it because I drank it so fast. It was so good.
Does anyone?
Right, we got to keep moving, guys.
Yeah, keep us moving.
Yeah, you're good.
Moving.
Yeah. So next up is the Hell Diver.
Oh yeah, baby.
I love the name of this whiskey. For anything else, like it's just a cool name.
The brands are so awesome. The branding is beautiful.
They do an awesome job branding on these bottles. They really do. And I need to do a shout out real quick, guys. And then while you're pouring up, I'll just mention this. This is when you know you have really good whiskey friends, because I hit him up on a Sunday. And this is my friend Wes, who was in the chat earlier. I hope he's still hanging around, because I hope he hears this. I said, Wes, hey, we're doing the show. I'm short on a Hell Diver sample. Can I grab one for you? He's like, sure. The family, we're headed to Costco. I said, okay, cool. I'll meet you over there. Dude hands me his entire bottle in the parking lot. He says, here, just borrow the bottle. Like,
Wes, what are you thinking, man?
He might trust me a little too much.
He might, yeah.
That's kind of brave, but yeah.
But
that's
love
Wes.
Wes. I love our whiskey group here. I love our Houston-based
the little shirt off your back guy.
Honestly. Yeah, he is.
We love Wes.
He's a good dude. So thank you, Wes, for this pour. And
dude, Hell Diver is so fast. Like you can see that. Just smell that real quick, Hack. I mean, like I know you didn't love it. Comparing it to the other one, it's just different. But that's crazy. See, this is a much lower proof, right? Like so, Hover Hawk was the color's great on it. Hover Hawk was 123.2. This is 112.4. So it's much lower. But apparently this is PX. Jimenez PX Sherry or whatever that's called.
Yeah,
but they only do it on the rye.
I got on the Penelope X. I got the same nose. That makes sense that you say that, because
the PX Sherry it's only on the rye, I think, like we were talking about earlier. They did it on the rye, and then they did X cognac casks and New American Kelvin.
Oh, this is my jam, baby. This is my
I
jam.
knew you would love this, Hack. I knew on.
This is my jam.
Hell Diver is really good. Yeah, I almost bought it. I know that Take had a couple of them. again for buying on Shared Pour this week. I didn't.
Yeah, and look, guys, like, so we're fanboying over here on some whiskey, and I just want to say this, like, I think in terms of, and I saw Tyler said this earlier, in terms of lotteries that they do through the Found North, like, I think if you were to participate in that for an entire year, you're going to at least get a bottle or two.
Yeah.
Like, I just, it
do it
seems
right.
that those lotteries that they do through the website, and I didn't point this out enough, I think earlier, the link that Mac put up earlier, that's the best way, guys. Like, and I think they do that EQL lottery.
Yeah,
thing,
EQL. Yep.
So
that's exactly because they've even said, right, like on their website, they'll say we want everyone to try it. So
they really do.
Like if you lose once or twice, you will guarantee, like, you have triple the amount of luck to get one the next time. So yeah.
Now, we haven't talked about price, and maybe we should a little bit. Is that these are not cheap bottles, right?
No.
Like they're pricey, and I think that always comes into the equation. Is it worth is the pour worth the price, right? I have had nothing tonight that I wouldn't pay $200 for. I mean, because thinking of some of the really, really hard to find stuff like Michter's 10, you know, like I'd put it in that family, which is around $250. I would put these in that family of like price point to value to tasting really good. I don't know. How do you feel about the price value, Andrew?
So you're right. So interestingly, that bottle right there, that single barrel right there, right? The maple one. The guy from Alaska, the guy that's so I had a chance. He's going to send me some samples, so I'm looking forward to that. He couldn't obviously send me a bottle, but he's allowed to send samples. But that maple, the single barrel finish type ones, those are only like $99 if you find them in stores. It's not that expensive comparatively, right?
But this single barrel was $99.
Yeah, $99. Yeah. So the other ones, like, it depends, right? The batches are anywhere from like 150 to 170, and I think the first flights, which are like the Hover Hawks and the Hill Divers, those can be in up 160 to 200. I think Peregrine's like the only one outside of that 10-year take that was over $200. Peregrine's definitely expensive. But you can tell, I mean, the 10 years of take, which I wish would have shown up, but it did not show up for my end time. But
we may have one.
You guys have it.
But Andrew does. I'm so sad. And I knew. I was like,
we're such assholes, man. We asked Andrew to come on as our super fan, and we're going to try a sample right in his face. But he does have Peregrine. He does have Peregrine.
I do have Peregrine. Yeah, at least I got.
He is going to get to that. But you know, here's the thing: is like these. Hey, and I just need to educate Mac real quick. These are not budget pours.
No, they're not. Yeah. So I mean, it's pretty. It isn't. It's correct.
Thanks.
Like, this is definitely a what do you call it? It is a budget pours. It is a you know, it is an enthusiast pricing. I mean, call it that. It is enthusiast pricing.
Yeah.
So this Helldiver, it looks like it's got 20-year corn, 24-year corn, 17-year corn, and 22-year rye is what's labeled on the label there. And it just works. It's like you said, the sherry cognac. It's like this is
blackberries, plums, cherries.
If Penelope X called me in the middle of the night, I would tell her to come over.
Here we go. I
would say,
here we go.
Penelope X, come on over, baby. I'm ready to go. If Helldiver called me right after that, I would try to pull a threesome.
Whoa, that is quite
spicy.
Quite the statement. You heard it here, folks.
So on a different note, Tim, I get mine on Tuesday. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, we also need to just call out. I need a moment here, and I know we need to keep it rolling. Hack, we will after
good.
UPS. Get your act together. I don't know what's happened in Middleton, Pennsylvania, but people need their stuff. I don't care about a trailer. I don't care about things happening. We need our bottles. All right.
There's some gangster.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, man.
In Middleton, there's some gangster type stuff going on. They know our whiskey flows through there.
What's happening in Middleton, PA?
I don't know. There's like something happening. Like there's soprano type stuff going on there. I don't know.
Oh wait, what is Anthony saying in the? All right.
Anthony said anything that is less than Calumet 18 is a budget
Oh man,
dude. So I'll tell you what, something, Mac, interesting. My buddy, I went to his house last night, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, because his parents, he went to watch his parents. They have 3 they're Maine Coon cats, right? So they're like the big,
huge, the big
cats. Yeah, they go on a big trip, and he's like, all right, I'll go up there and watch their cats for them.
Yep.
You know, he's ex-military, retired, right? So he went up there, and he comes home, and he's like, my mom gave me this thing. It's supposed to be expensive. I don't know. It was Calumet 15. Right.
Okay.
I was like,
okay.
15. All right, there you go. Good. You know, and I'm like, I wish somebody could see this. You know, and then
I'm a 16 stan. I'm a 16 stan, and I'm an 18 stan.
Yeah.
That's anyway.
That's where
he was like,
right there. You cut the line.
Like, it's supposed to be expensive, like $140. I'm like, yeah. It's expensive. You don't know what the more expensive ones cost. He's like, well, how much? And I said $400 for this Calumet 18. He's like, holy shit! Like,
yeah,
he almost choked on his, you know, because he likes buffalo, like just regular old buffalo.
Yeah,
like that.
Which
but
I do too.
To him, it was like $400. Oh my god! Like,
I do too.
Couldn't pay for it.
I do too.
Yeah.
All right.
So sorry about that. Go ahead.
No. This is. I love this. I love it. I love. Let's just say what we like, and then we got to move hack, right? But it's like this Helldiver, sherry, cognac, and then we got it. What's the new? It's the new American oak.
Yep.
It is. I think this.
I think Andrew said Hungarian oak also. I think.
Yeah. There's
Is it?
No. Hungarian was on Hover Hawk.
Yeah, I'm getting mixed
American.
up. Thank you.
But like I'm telling you, everything just hits right. And I am again not a we're not whiskey experts here, Hack, you and I, but when you taste something and you can it just feels like, I think, connected, right? Like you're not like you don't have to think, and you just enjoy it. This is what this is.
We know what we like. And this is good. This is good.
It is
damn
good. No, Helldiver is awesome. I wish I was like, I gotta buy another one, but I have 2 bottles of that 10-year take coming.
I think I messed up the order. I think next is
what's
batch 11.
11.
I didn't make a banner for it, but I think that's where we're at. Is batch 11 is next, which is what started me on my Found North journey. It's the very first one I got. So I'm excited to get to it now after having, all this other stuff, because I just feel like it's like picking your favorite child. Like, it's all really good. I couldn't talk better about the Found North stuff, and I hope that we get to meet Nick someday. That would be so cool.
If you're listening, Nick, we'd love to have you on.
Nick, if you're out there, we're big fans, buddy.
I know he listens to every Hack and Mac diligently.
No, this guy needs. You guys
never
need
missed
to
a
get
show, Nick. Never missed a show.
You guys need the media samples. Like, they give those out to a lot of people. You definitely.
We send them to each other. We send them to each other and pretend.
Yeah, I've got a media sample right here from Bardstown, but that's for later. And by media sample means I paid a lot for it. Anyway, all right. So
sorry, go ahead. Yeah,
media sample I didn't pay for.
No, Andrew, this is your. We invited you here, and we would love the one to hear from you about this.
That's the one that 11. I think. Isn't this so? Hack, how did you get batch 11? I think
lottery. It was
lottery, right? Yeah. I think I'd lost the lottery to this, right? And I was really disappointed. But then, like we told people, you can go to. I think High Proof had it. Shared Pours had it.
I saw it at Bevmo twice in California.
Yeah. I mean, you can order it from small stores. Now you're going to pay the $20 shipping, but you pay that anyway when you buy the raffle. So it's not really a big. I mean, it's about the same price. But this one has the most proof. Hack. This is almost 130.
Oh,
now the most out of all of them.
Now we're getting into it. Hey, Tim says he wants you to drunk text Nick again.
Hey, I would never do that. I don't know what he's talking about.
Can we talk about this for a minute? Like, I mean,
let me hear about this.
Do it. Yeah, let me have it.
I mean, look, Mac meets famous people, gets their number in his phone. It's not always the safest thing, right? Because we have some pours a little late at night, and sometimes you want to talk whiskey.
I'm a fan. What can I say? And I'm not weird at all about it. And it's not like I send him our StreamYard link at midnight and tell him to join the chat with us. But you know what, Nick? You're a great guy. And you still said, hey, send me the link. He's a great guy.
I pray to God. I prayed to God that you did not scare him off. Like, let's hope that you didn't scare Nick away. Nick, if you're watching, we're not weird. I promise.
I'm just a big fan. Oh, man. But I love this. This nose. Like, I know he says he doesn't care about nose, but the nose itself
is awesome. Yeah, this one's apparently the cool thing about this apparently, Mac, is they used so like I think that 10 year of take you said is like a batch 11 second flight or whatever. Like they reblended it, right? So like this one they used Peregrine, the old Peregrine, not the 24, but like the 23 version. They used that in their blend. They have one cask of Peregrine that they blended into this. So I'm assuming it's probably a small percentage, but yeah, so it's oak and ex bourbon, so new oak and ex bourbon casks, and then Peregrine.
Yeah.
And so like
91 corn, 8 rye, 1 barley.
That's it's weird. I mean, like if you look at their stuff, Mac, like it's all like 90-10, 91-8, 91-9. Like it's very 90% corn.
A lot of so in that way, like for me, I get, there is a sweetness, right? So for a link to the Found North connections to all of this is a sweetness to me, right? You're not going to get tobacco as a first note in a Found North pour,
nor overpowering oak or
no. But at the same time, it is not what I would say is like cloyingly one note sweet, where you're like, with some of these like. These dessert, like you said, like if there was a muscatel finished bourbon or something, I'd be like, I'm not going to ever buy that. Here, it's a little different because I trust them as blenders and knowing how to do the layering. But man, this is anyway. I think the sweetness is just really, it's really just well done. So
no, it's perfect. Yeah, I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. Like there's a certain aspect of that. Yes, light whiskey. I know people like to say that term, but that there's a sweetness that always comes with like everything they have, but it's not overpowering.
So Andrew, I want to ask you, is you're super fan of Found North? Does it come from the fact that, like you said, you're a wine lover and a lot of these have different wine finishes, they have different blends, there's a lot going on with the bottles. Did that draw you in? Is that part, or is it just that you really like the way it tastes? Or
I just like the way it tastes. I wouldn't say that. I mean, so for me, like I wouldn't call. So I like. Yes, I mean before bourbon, like most people, I tended to skew towards the sweeter side of certain things, right? Like, and people always talk about. I know you said, Mac, you're a wine drinker too.
Yeah.
Like people that start out in wine, they always go for, like the sweet or the easy drinking stuff, right? It's never the complex or the rich, the dark, or any of that stuff. And you kind of gravitate more towards it as time goes on. So yeah, that was for me. This, I liked the like the tawny port, and I liked the Moscatel, and I liked those sweeter fortified, I guess, wines. And then I kind of was like, well, and then I think like they said batch 9, hey, this uses Moscatel, and I'm like, oh, that's actually interesting. I just had that in Portugal. I think I'll give that a shot.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's kind of like where I moved into this. It was just kind of this. What do you call it? Whenever you have like you say like it's familiarity, and you're like, I know that looks that sounds good. I like that. I'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot when we're doing tasting notes. We talk about memories, right? And sometimes the memories that we trigger bring us deeper into whiskey, and sometimes the memories can be childhood trauma. But we're not going to talk about that long. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that for when we do our Lasso Mattel cigarette blend, because that caused some childhood trauma this week. Look, I just want to say, if you've ever had any childhood trauma, tune into Hack and Mac. We are your.
We're gonna have a whole episode on divorce and tasting notes.
Divorce, being left in parking lots.
Oh God, people are like, what
so tell me, tell me, Hack, what did you think about this one?
I batch 11, because I have to come up with some whiskeys of the year now that we do Whiskey Tube, and I'm putting it in it. I'm putting batch 11 whiskey of the year. I think it's going to battle. I think it's going to be. It's going to be
the Helldiver. You think?
I think I like 11 more because it speaks to my inner fat kid whiskey guy. I think that it's subtle. There's subtle differences.
Oh,
I think if I wanted more oak impact, I would reach for the Helldiver.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I want that maple, good, like just deep, intense molasses notes, I'm gonna reach for batch 11. And I don't know, maybe it's because it was my first love, and that's why I'm stuck on that batch 11. But I really like it. Like it's probably my favorite.
This one has, I mean, also I forgot the proof on this guy.
129.
Yeah, we're pushing 130 on. We're pushing 130.
Yeah,
and I didn't even know. Right?
Like it drinks so far under 130. My God, like so far under.
For those, and I know, sorry, we've been rolling through these, so the chat, like, let me know, is there, like, is there a whiskey that you think is like super under proof? What are the things that you drink? I'd love to hear that might be under proof. Also, I must Harold here. I must push the side of Detling. I love some Detling, baby.
Yeah, he does.
But I cannot think of a more opposite whiskey, really, which is so interesting. And there's room for everything here. Where with Detling, you get a lot of those dark tobacco notes, and then here in this Found North. Anyway, loving it. Loving this. And I love this batch 11. The sweetness with that. I do get an oak impact on this though, Hack. That is like really good. So anyway, I know we gotta keep rolling here.
I would tell you that to me the batch 11 is like it has a like we say butterscotch, right? Like the butterscotch, the caramel, the Fat Kid whiskey, like that is very strong on this. Like very strong on batch 11.
If you're a Kentucky whiskey fan and it's your first time getting into Found North, I think batch 11 would be great, right? Who do you think so, Andrew?
Okay. Oh yeah, no, I think they said this is like what their double oak kind of like it's a little bit similar to their double oak.
Yeah. I think my favorite note on whiskey is butterscotch, and that's probably why I put 11 just barely above Hoverhawk.
Yeah,
but God, they're both really fantastic. Like I'm sorry, above Helldiver, but it's really splitting hairs, man. They're great. So now we're getting into what I would consider the creme de la creme.
Their elite tier.
The top of the top. Like this is, and just a quick story while he's pouring that up.
Which I don't have.
Yeah, we don't have the Peregrine, Mac.
I know.
I don't have the take, so you guys.
So there we go.
There we go.
Here we go. So we were at Spillway hanging out, and I met some gentlemen from Louisiana, and they came over, and I think I shared like some pours with them. I gave them some Bowman Cast Strength. I think I gave them some Still Austin Tanager, and they wanted to return the favor. And the bottle they brought over was Peregrine, and I had it. It was in the afternoon time, so by that time we had many pours, but I'd also had many pours when I tried President's Choice. And I'll tell you, Peregrine was knocking on the door in terms of like the favorite thing I had that day. Like it was President's Choice and Peregrine. They were like neck and neck. So tell us what Peregrine is. Why is it the top of the top? And then I'm going to pour up the take, 10 years of take that. Thank you, Mac, for sending this to me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. I think the this one we're talking about is the 2024 version. That's the one I have. I think so. Before I got started into this Peregrine, the old one, I guess the original, those bottles were like legendary pricing. I think secondary pricing was over $1,000 or something like that. Because I think they only made like 1,500 of them. They were very, very, very limited. They mentioned, I think the Peregrine had they just didn't make a lot of them. Right. And I think I remember whenever we're talking, we mentioned Bruzel, right? I think there was a video he did where he was in Missouri. I swear, I remember, I think it was Missouri. And he's walking through the store and he's like, he picks it up and he's like, oh, 20-year Canadian. Oh, never mind. He puts it down. It was Peregrine. And I'm like, oh my God, right? I mean, like that bottle is like $800 right now.
You messed
up,
like
it was on the shelf at MSRP. Well, so the people looking for it, like that's the thing. Like you'll go to places and people will go, "Oh, it's 20-year Canadian." Never mind, and they'll just keep moving. Like if they don't know what it is, right? So keep an eye out; you'll find it. But this one is the same idea. I think the the other one they mentioned. I remember reading this. So last time they did 60% in a cognac barrel and 40% in new American oak. This year it's 70 cognac, 30 American oak. So there's a little more cognac impact to it. And then the one you guys have is apparently more of a like that batch 11, but they introduced more of that Peregrine 24, right?
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
And I mean, this is the most, to be quite clear to everyone, this is, I think, the most expensive bottle.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Peregrine 24 was like $225, more than the take bottle.
Well, let's let Andrew do your notes on that.
Get into like
so we can
spend a little
just be
time with it.
jealous.
And while you're doing that, Mac, tell us what you and I have. Like while he's let him smell it, taste it, so he can come back to us with some notes. Because doing live notes is the hardest thing in the world to do. Like it sucks. Like it's so hard to do. So like I want him to spend some time with it and come back to us. What are we trying here? Like thank you for the sample though. Thank you so much. But what are we doing here?
This is one of my favorite, honestly, one of my favorite bottles of the year. So you better like that sample. But anyway, I love you. But this is for the 10th anniversary of Take. So Jay West, Take, we talked about his referees. Went to the Found North dinner. They have Take, Jay West and Found North have a great relationship, and Found North did a bottle just for his 10th year. And that is, I had some notes pulled up. I can't find them right now, but I think Andrew probably knows more than me about this. There is basically, right, I think this is some of that batch 11 that we had, which they use some of it. And then Andrew, you can take over here on what it actually is. If you don't know it, I won't put you on the spot, but I think there is also a wine finish, and I should know that, but I can't find it.
I think it's got
to be sherry, like
I
a
don't
bit of a
remember
sherry.
exactly.
Oh, it's finished in a sherry, but with some Peregrine.
Yes, right.
And I think that's sherry. Okay, sorry to put you on the spot. I should have been prepared. But this thing is anyway. Let me just kind of zoom in here too. Also on this color, I don't know if you guys can see.
It's like if Jay West made Sweet Love to a bird from Canada.
Okay. Jay, I'm not affiliated with that. Jay, I do not approve.
Not that I would ever encourage like bird love, but man,
good God, I can't take you anywhere, bro.
It's good, man. It's good.
Okay, wait. We need to have Andrew, our actual super fan, do his tasting note.
So
talk about Peregrine.
So Peregrine. The only thing I'll say about Peregrine is that it probably has a more like I don't know if I call it an MGP mash bill. It's 78-21-1.
Oh
right?
Yeah.
So like is more standard bourbon mash bill, right?
Okay.
As opposed to 90-10
Max Alley.
Yeah. So like it's 78-21-1, right? For me, like you get a lot more leather, like a caramel. I don't want to say varnish, but it's like a like a stronger note like that. A raisin note to it, like a just darker brown sugar type flavors. Very oak. Like to me, this is the more oak impact that I've had.
Oh, is it?
Of them. Yeah, to me it is.
Okay.
I'm over here.
And I don't know. I mean, it's not. I can't really get the color. Like yours, this is not as dark as yours.
Yeah, it's a little lighter.
Like it. It's a little lighter. But to me, this is. I would say this is probably. I think you asked what's my favorite, right?
Yeah.
Like 9, probably a little bit below this one. Like this is better. I know that Anthony was saying like he thinks it's 23. I think this is the one he had, right? The 24 is a little bit older. I think if you see people review stuff like the Helldiver original versus the new one, the Peregrine old versus the new one, I think most people prefer the flavor notes of the old one, but there's more like there's just more impact in the later ones. Like if you like that note, it's stronger in the later ones, but there's more variation in the older ones. I don't know. That's if you look at people's reviews, it's generally like that. So if you're more from a fan of like multiple different nuanced flavors, you like the old ones.
Where do you rate the Peregrine that you just had tonight with everything in your selection of Found North? Like,
even right now, I still think 9 is better to me. I don't know why. Maybe it's just first.
9's your favorite.
One I've always liked.
Your first love. You never leave your first love. You're a loyal man. Your wife is a lucky girl.
But the finish on this is better than 9. Like it has more buttered toast, vanilla, like a coffee flavor almost. It's just different. What about you guys? Like I haven't had that one yet, so I'm looking forward to it.
Mac, I'll let you talk about it
Well,
because I already talked about bird love. It's going to get us banned from YouTube.
I was going to say this. Hashtag bird love. We now have our Taters to Cover Hacks Found North Take, which if you ever get a Found North Take collab pick, I mean, come on.
Like Jay West on a bird. Be freaking awesome.
My God. I can't even. So I love this pour. I don't even know how I'm going to talk about this at this point.
Have I thrown you off? I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you never throw me off ever, Hack. And that's what makes this show great. To me, at least. But I think what I love about this one is if you are scared of like some of those sweet wine finishes, this is just they just kind of got a little bit of it in there, right? But you get this really bold, beautiful, like caramel brulee, vanilla bean, and I'm not talking about the cheap vanilla extract from Kroger. I'm talking about that vanilla bean stuff. The actual like stuff you don't buy unless it's special occasion.
Ooh, like that Mexican vanilla.
Yeah. And then this, I think this was also put in a sherry butt, which is a very large Hack. Just so you know, it's a very large barrel. It's not an actual butt.
I know. I saw you send that video today, and I watched it. And I thought that is the first barrel big enough for me to swim in. And
I could just see you.
Yeah, like just swimming in bourbon.
Like was it Beer Fest? Or he's like in the anyway. All right. So
Hack dipped in bourbon coming to you soon at all your local stores.
Also, Tyler, thanks for joining. I mean, just the fact that you are still here is just amazing. The fact that anyone's still here.
Bird love comments. Thank you.
I mean, after the bird love, the fact people are here. All right. So I love this one. And hey, Andrew, I can't wait for you to get this. And I can't wait to hear your thoughts because this one and I have 4 bottles and I have a single barrel is the top up there for me. And I keep reaching. If you cannot see, I've had this for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's already a third down.
It's going down.
I'll tell you something, Mac. Apparently, I was just trying to look this up while you guys were talking. Apparently, this one they finished in ex-Peregrine casks as well.
Okay.
Port pipes and Peregrine.
I told you Jay West.
Port pipes. Sorry, not a sherry butt. Port pipes. Sorry, and not a sherry butt. Take that away. All right.
Yeah, port pipes and Peregrine casks.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, it looks good. Like that's why I told people, and they were, it's expensive. So this one's about the same price as Peregrine, right?
Yeah,
pretty close.
But it's super special, and I know that. I mean, how many how cool is it that Jay has like that kind of relationship where they make something for him? Like that's so cool.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think
we just have a few minutes left with Andrew.
Yeah.
So I want to look. We're gonna bring it home.
Yeah,
we're gonna land it here, and I've got a very
the special bottle. Let me see. Tell me
that and it has wax on it, and I've got to crack it live on stream, which is going to be difficult to do. But
I can't wait for this.
When Andrew was in Anchorage, Alaska, he picked up this one for me, which is the Found North single barrel. This is probably one of the these single barrels. They're very affordable when it comes to a lot of the Found North. This one is 53% rye.
Yeah.
Oh.
45% corn, 2% barley, and it's finished in a maple barrel.
Canadian maple. Yeah, the single barrels are always rye dominant. That's what they're saying.
That's kind of cool, right? And the other thing about it is that I think Canadians know maple. I think they know maple. I think they know.
Yeah, they should.
That's why I get this. So Andrew, I know that you finished.
No, I'll stick around. I want to see this. Definitely want to see how this goes.
So
here we go. I can't wait for this. Let's zoom in. Just because everyone shames me for me opening.
See, look, Mac. God, I'm from Texas. We have pocket knives, right? This is what we do.
Everyone thinks I don't have it. I used to collect.
Hopefully, we don't have to go to the ER.
I mean, yeah, we've had some high proof whiskey here tonight. Good God, you got the ribbon. Pull it.
I'm trying.
Pull it.
Oh, I got
the other direction.
Wrong way. You were doing the wrong.
I was going the wrong way.
Good God.
I mean, I'm sorry. I've had like a lot of pours, but we're good.
Yeah, what's the good thing you?
We're good. Let's see. Little baby pop.
I did
Little
not
baby
even
pop.
hear that. All right.
No, it's a little baby pop.
Oh, get that little stuff off. All right, here we go.
Oh, let's get into this.
All right, yeah. What's the derived mash bill again? Sorry.
Whoa, wow. This one is
and what season is it?
53% rye, 53% rye, 45 corn, 2% barley. It's 112 proof or 113.
Is it season 4?
So nothing we've had so far tonight was a rye, right, Andrew? Nothing.
No. The
only way you can get a rye is through their single barrels.
That's right. Yeah. Like if you get single, so like Take, I know did a couple last year, but when I tried to order them, he didn't ship to Texas yet, but he does now.
It's got that very, very maple nose on it. Like it is, wow, it's right. Yeah, it's all maple nose, all maple nose. Oh. Then the rye, like it's got the rye that I like, which is not like mint, it's not dill, it's just it's got a little bit. God, I gotta get that note. Hold on. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
It's Fat Kid whiskey.
It's not.
No?
This is the first one.
Rye part. Yeah.
This is the first one we've had all night that's not super sweet. This one
spicy at all? A little
the
spice?
maples on the nose, and then it's almost got like a sweet, like I know what it is. It's like those peppermint candies that you get during Christmas that are not the candy cane, because those are sweeter, but like the peppermint candies that are kind of like what is and it's got a little
talking about like the chocolate on the outside?
Yeah. Peppermint
that's
bark. Peppermint bark. That's it.
Yep.
It's like a maple peppermint bark thing. That's what it is.
So the rye is real minty.
hard. I'm going to spend time with this. Notes are hard live. Like this is crazy hard to do live.
It's also fresh crack, right?
But I'm not upset with this. I'm not at all. And it is totally different than anything we've had tonight. Like it is, the nose is very similar, but then the palate, and it's a rye, right? Like it's totally different. But I'm thankful for you, Andrew. I'm extremely thankful, Andrew, for you doing the show with us tonight. I know you got to get your kid off to school
tomorrow.
This has been
it's been
amazing.
Awesome,
amazing.
I've had fun. So, I've had that's awesome, dude. I would say that one. So for people watching, like that single barrel, that one there was maple, there was Madeira, I think, and there was, I don't know if I'm saying that right. And there was I tried to get French oak. They had French oak, but they sold out. I think French oak would have been like it's a rye too, so it would have been like a chocolatey kind of rye.
Oh.
Yeah, they're sold out. So I was like, oh man, I'm bummed out. They didn't have it, but that one, and I think they had one based upon a sherry as well, but that might have been sold out too. Yeah.
Well, Andrew, this has been, man, thank you, man. This has been awesome. And
awesome.
I appreciate your, I did not know a ton about it until I went to my lunch, and then, we've chatted about it, and this has been super educational for me.
Yeah, I was jealous, man.
I want to say, Andrew, like in my whiskey journey, like you meet people and that are super intelligent, and you are that guy.
Yeah.
And I love the input that you give. I love the fact that we become friends, and I learned a lot about Found North tonight, because I purposely didn't study a lot like coming in, because I wanted you to walk us through. But we're hopeful in the future. One of the things that the Super Fan series is, we want people that love the whiskey first. Yep. And then if we figure out a way to connect with the different master distillers, owners, whatever, we want to have you back, Andrew, and bring you on.
Yeah.
With
like Nick and
that would be so sweet.
Nick,
yeah, I mean,
like would you come back and hang out with us?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like look at apparently Anthony tells you, Mac, I mean, or Hack, I think you go to Nashville occasionally, right, for work?
Yeah. Well, it's me. It's not Hack, it's me. I'm the
Nashville Hack.
Yeah, I know you're
Nashville Hack.
Mac.
Everyone settled down. It's Nashville Mac, not Hack. Even though he wore a shirt last time.
Yeah,
But
he says
no.
they have it in Nashville, French Oak.
All right, Anthony, I'm going, baby.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, Andrew. This has been Andrew. Sorry, Anthony's in my feed
you're
here.
good. Yeah.
But this has been awesome, man.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank
man.
you, Andrew, for being here. Hey,
out.
get that kiddo off to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
I will.
Appreciate you, buddy. We'll talk to you
We'll
soon.
have you on too. Thanks, man.
How freaking awesome was that?
That was so cool. I think
it's
cool.
like we're a real whiskey show now. Like we just did real whiskey.
Well, you know what? I don't care. Well, I think so because we have the fans, right? Like we may not have the cool distillers, but we've got the cooler people that love it. And I feel like I like that. And that also is Hack, your idea, which is so awesome. And
I don't want any credit for that. It's just you just bring your friends on that know more than you. That's it's not like a super crazy.
And that's
concept.
how people find out things, right? You're like, hey, like you're not, maybe you look on like, reviews or Google or Reddit or whatever, but like if you've got a friend that you trust, yeah.
I mean, but I think the thing is too is like, and I talk about this a lot with the Houston basement dwellers is like, I am not like the most educated person in the world about whiskey, but I am soaking it all up and I'm trying to learn a lot more. But like being in a community, being with a group of people that know more than me, it's very beneficial because like if I wanted to know about a Found North release, I just message Andrew. I'm like, hey, Andrew, tell me about this.
It's so cool.
Like he just boom.
Yeah. And exactly. And like, we're not like, I think also like, we're not going to pretend to think we know everything. And by the way, hashtag one more pour. We're not done yet, baby. We're not done.
No. Look,
we got a couple more
Found North section. Hashtag one more pour.
we have our most, I think we have the most people that have watched us.
I think this is 27 people. Look, Andrew is a good looking man.
Yeah. Except for the Florida, like, poster behind it, we can
and the fact that people stayed through me talking about bird love. Like that is
the hashtag bird love. I mean, good God, man.
I'm sorry. Look,
hey,
all I'm gonna ask is don't leave me. Look, don't leave me. I promise I'll be nice. I'll be nice the rest of the night.
That was hilarious though.
Hey, there's people calling to call this Mac and Hack, and I just want you to know I'm okay with that. We can rotate out. Like we could be like, look, I know you have childhood trauma with this, but like we can rotate out. Like you can be like in charge. Like well, Mac and Hack.
I would never. I mean, Hack is the only reason this thing keeps moving. Hack does everything. I'm just here being like, what do I do?
Yeah. So listen,
Sweet
Cindy said we've only just begun. Sweet Cindy, I never in a million years thought that we would even get 2 people to watch us. And the fact that there's 27 here, we've got 250, 60 people that have subscribed to us. Like, man, I'm grateful. And then just thankful. Like, but what are we going to do now? Let me ask you a question. Are you willing to carry the show while the old man goes to the bathroom? You want to carry us?
Yeah. Just let me do
what
my
are you
thing.
doing right there? What is that?
What do you mean?
Old blind don't drink. All right, you carry the show. I'll be back.
All right, I got it. I don't know. I'm sure everyone in the chat has one of these. This is just to put my Kentucky limestone water to just kind of like do the thing where you kind of proof down some whiskey. I think we all have this, which is like the Glencairn Crystal or the Kentucky limestone mineral water, and then you put it. We all do this every night right before bed. In the chat, let me know if you have that. Again, this is the Glencairn Crystal for your Kentucky limestone mineral water. I'm sorry. I know I opened myself up to that. I love you guys. I would have never bought that. Someone bought it for me. And I would never have tater water. All right. What are you talking about, Tim? I would never have tater water. This guy doesn't even have a budget mixing water. Yeah, I've got a budget. What are you talking about? We need hats and hoodies. Yeah, we do. Relatable Mac. Thank you. Relatable Mac. That's the new nickname. We're putting it on the shirts. Distilled water. That's right. Crack Kitty, welcome. We love you. Never heard of that before. It's okay.
Oh, shocking. We only lost one viewer. That's all. That's all.
I don't think you did. You not see the normal thing that we all do before? I was showing them what we all do with our whiskey before we go.
What do we all do? Because maybe I'm not in the cool kid group.
Everyone has the Glencairn Crystal.
The
lime
drop. Oh, I have one in there. I do.
See, okay, thank you. And then I have the Kentucky Limestone mineral water.
Wes says looks like somebody smoked something.
Anyway, I do actually. That is bougie. I know. I'm just kind of playing it up. It was a gift. But like, I did put one drop into this Found North batch 11.
How does it work out with the one drop? I did this before.
It is awesome, and I typically don't do it.
It's better, really? Okay.
No, I'm not saying better, but like we did that actually at the dinner where Nick led us through that, and then we got to see the difference, and it's just different, right? And it's there's a lot of. Yeah, I'm with you, Cindy. I'm with you. So,
all right, so what are we doing next? What are we going to do?
So one of our whiskey friends here, which I think we had a couple different things going, right? I got a little bit left at Eagle Rare 12 sample, but I know you've got like 50 bottles down there in Houston. I don't know what the hell's going on down there.
It descended on us.
But the Evan Williams 23 was one that our friend Tim sent to me, and I've been waiting so long, and I'm so thankful, and I'm gonna get, and I want to, 23 year Kentucky whiskey, and it's not like we've had any pours yet, so it's gonna be like,
So here's the thing about this Evan Williams 23. I've only had it with my brother, and I've been waiting to finish the rest of my sample with you. Because
no way. You're the man.
I don't think in my lifetime. And let's just call him out. Tim, thank you for this sample. Thank you so much.
Never be able to repay you.
I don't think in my lifetime I'll ever have a 23-year-old bourbon. I don't care. Like I don't think I ever will.
Isn't there one other? I don't know. There's like one other one that's a 23 Kentucky, but no one really knows about it.
I don't know. Yeah. Van Winkledorf.
Oh, wait, do you have the 12? No, I don't have it.
Just such a dick.
All right. Sorry. You know what? We've had high proof. We won't go to.
Look,
anyway.
I told you this last night. We were having pours. Is that this is the complete opposite of what you should do. But the only Evan Williams I've ever had is Evan Williams 23. That's it.
That is.
I've never had any
did we
other
just
Evan Williams.
scold someone for using? Wait, did we scold someone for using foul language on the chat, or no? Was that just a?
I didn't know.
Who got a timeout? Wait.
Oh no, I made a bunch of the Houston Basement Builder mods, and so they're timing each other out.
Yeah. Okay, y'all chill. Just make sure that Wes goes in timeout. All right. So the 23, which thank you, Tim. 23-year Kentucky, which by the way, 107 proof, which is a magical proof.
Yeah. Evan Williams 23, guys. Anybody in the chat have this?
We are really tonight. We are not okay. Between the Found North and this, we're really kind of. Which, by the way, this week I have a video coming up of the bottle that no one's talking about that's affordable, and it's coming out this week. So, just wait. Oh, this nose is incredible! Holy shit!
Yeah.
What are they saying? Wait, what's happening, Hank? Are you watching this?
I don't know. Charles Baker. All I said, Found North is piss. Hey, he thinks it's piss. I think you were wrong, sir.
I think you're wrong. And you know what? Each one has, everyone have their opinion.
Yeah.
And
you can think it's piss. It's fine. It's really good whiskey. And if it's all good.
This nose is incredible.
Good.
All right. So for those who just tuned in or those who are tuning out now who are like,
Yeah, it's not me banning modding anyone. It's the bot. So
God. All right. So
wow. Wow.
I mean, it's an oaky boy with a BOI, but it is also it has got that Rick House dusty cherry nose that I love, man.
It's just I just it makes me sad because I only have like a little bit of the sample left, but I will tell you this, like
I should have bought.
Yeah.
And that's right, Anthony. Only mom and dad are allowed to curse.
Wow. Got a little dusty oak, sweet vanilla on the nose. Oh yeah. Immediately the oak hits you in the front. And it's not
Why
like
did I buy this bottle, Tim? I was right there and Tim picked me up after he bought this bottle.
I'm so glad you love this.
I could have bought this and I didn't. I don't typically buy expensive bottles.
You don't typically buy expensive. Dude, you're killing me. You're killing me. Oh, you're killing me.
Oh, he's wait. Are you got the
Evan Williams 23 just got me down to
got him in sport mode.
Business.
We got sport mode. We need where are the sounds that I can use?
You make your own sounds.
Man, this is so
My God, it's good, man.
Okay, so and also like, by the way, Tim, in the chat, can you just let us know which I think it is released at the distillery on Whiskey Row? Like, is it like once or twice a year, Tim, or like should you always stop by the Whiskey Row? Because and then also the price, which I think is like $350.
Hey, I need to say night to Dave. Night, Dave. Crack Kitty. Thank you for being here. You're hilarious, dude. Like the stuff you put in Discord, it always cracks me the hell up. I may not respond, but everything you always do, Dave, it kills me. And I've been in a couple of voice chats with you. And thank you, Dave, for watching us. I know it was your first time being here.
Yeah, we love Crack
Thank
Kitty.
you. We appreciate everybody that comes here. And
even if we don't like Willet Potstill, we love you. All right.
Hey, we just gained a viewer in Chad. He says if they don't like this year's Evelyn, Chad, this is amazing bourbon. Like it is.
Okay. So yes. So Tim said this, and then Anthony said this. It's around Derby. They release it around Derby. So Whiskey Row Derby. And then please, can you put it in the chat? I think it's $350. But at the same time, let's everyone in the chat and then Hack also, what are the 23-year age statements Kentucky bourbons that are available?
This one.
There might be 400. So $399. Yeah. So I think there's one other one.
Chad says it's for 430. I think
there's one other 23, Hack. I think you know what the other 23 is.
Pappy Van Winkledorf or something.
Oh yeah, it's that German one.
Yeah. But look, unobtainium,
and you should not. If you do not, have
you ever even had a pour of that? Like
yes,
you did.
Yes,
and
it was fine. It was oaky.
I like how I'm asking you like about like Pappy 23. It was fine. Like, I mean, great content, Mac. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I mean, it was a long time ago.
Man. Give me a little something. Come on.
I had a flight of I had to fly to all the Pappies one time back before. It was like 15 years ago, man. And so,
okay.
I but man, the nose on this is there's something special. It's Rick House. It's that like dusty Rick House, and it's like orange cherry, and it's Tim, thank you so much. Oh man, I'm gonna go steal this bottle. Wes, you're right. This is so riveting. I hope everyone is loving us taking 10 minutes on a bottle that no one can have. I'm sorry. Relatable Mac again. God damn it.
Look, man, I don't think in my lifetime
All right,
I'm
guys.
ever going to have another 23-year-old bourbon. I'm not. And here's the thing about Evan Williams 23. And I'll compare it to one of my least favorite things ever, which is Elijah Craig 18, which I expected Evan Williams to have spent a lot of time aging this bourbon and then eventually, just over oaking it and thinning it down. And they did not. They got it 23 years. It still has a fantastic deep oak. It has a fantastic
there's some
vanilla,
legs.
like amazing. Like it's so good. It's so good. And I kept just a titch back because I want to have it one more time.
Which Dave Vogelsong, welcome. He just tuned in now, which is a tough time for me because he calls me a tater, and I'm not a tater hack. But we are tasting Evan Williams 23, and talking about when I got to do a flight of Pappy. But anyway,
I'm not a tater, but I'm having Evan Williams 23. Welcome, Dave. Welcome in.
But man, this is so great. So $400.
That's great, Chad. Too kind of you. Thank you, Chad.
Oh, awesome.
Very kind.
I didn't see Corey, man. Hey, cheers, Corey, man. It's great to have you here.
Yeah, welcome in, Corey.
We love you.
All right,
man.
what do we? So Evan Williams 23, right? Like this.
Where do we go from here?
Well, you I don't know. I don't know where you go. I just want to talk for a minute about Andrew and his knowledge of Found North.
Yeah, that was so great, man.
That was really cool to me. Like he knows his stuff, came in prepared, but also just like loves that brand. Have you had any thoughts like what's next on Superfan? Like who should be our next Superfan?
I've got one.
Ideas? You got one?
Got one. And he's in the chat.
Oh yeah,
he's the man. And his name is Anthony and Sagamore, which I think is the most slept on distillery. And I know that there's been some changes, and I think Anthony can kind of help us with that. But Anthony, we'd love to have you. We'd love to have you talk Sagamore, which has some awesome finishes, and then their 9-year stuff, their double oaked shelfer. It is awesome. So, yeah. So Anthony, we'd love to have you. Hack, I think what would be cool.
What'd you say?
Just reach into your sample, just boop.
Yeah.
And we just do that, and then we've got. What do we have? We have probably 20-ish minutes. What do we have? 30, and what kind of wrap is? What do you think?
Yeah, well, I need to stay under 2 hours because our AI bot, whatever, he does a lot better
kicks
job on
people
the
off.
short. So yeah. So we'll stay
Anthony,
under 2 hours.
Oh, Anthony's in. Thank you, Anthony, man. We'd love to have you,
Anthony. And here's the thing: I only own one Sagamore.
Oh, this is so great. So
I only own Sagamore Double Oak Rye. This is what's kind of cool is like I'm learning as we go. Which is kind of what was cool about the Found North thing is like I just learning as we go. But I just want to thank Tim again for this. Evan Williams 23. It is.
Yeah, thank you, Tim.
So
this was
great.
special,
God,
man.
it's great.
It was very nice of you to do that.
The notes I had on it last time, I just read them off real quick because this maybe you care, maybe you don't. Is as soon as I smelled it, I smelled age. It was dusty, sweet vanilla. Taste was immediate, deep tannic oak, more vanilla, deep, strong cherry. Finish extremely long and oaky, but not bitter. So pleasing. Somehow it's oaky, rich, and not acidic, and not overwhelming. Those are my notes on Evan Williams 23. I don't know.
You're spot on, my friend. That was just solid. Wait, Dave got one of these? Of course you did, Dave. Helldiver.
So when you said reach into my samples, what do you want me to do?
I think we just pull one.
Okay.
And don't even look. It's like don't look. You can't look. You're looking.
I looked, and that was Cigarette Motel. I'm not drinking that.
Yeah, if you just had it in the
I don't want to watch you cry on stream. All right, so
here we go. I just pulled one. All right.
Pull one. My friend Eric gave me this, which is so cool. And I was showing you guys the other night this. Eric has a 3D printer, And I think this is again, man, this is why you guys like get into a whiskey club community. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. We'll figure out how to do a hack and mac thing. But Eric, my friend, he has a 3D printer and he made me this little sampling carry case. Look at this thing. Like it twists off. And you got your samples.
Eric,
so like you can cruise around and you can bring your samples and just like boom. Oh, okay. This one happens to be an Old Forester President's Choice bourbon. So let's do that.
That's awesome. So I just pulled a random sample hack. Do you want to hear mine?
Yeah, what do you have? Calumet 18.
Old Glory, single barrel. 6 years, 7 month, and it's from someone named Hack.
Yeah. I want to know what you think on that. I have mixed opinions.
But I need to save some of this because we're gonna have a Tennessee whiskey night, right? So
this sample is a special sample because this one was the Tim blind, and Tim, you didn't go to bed yet, but this was I won the blind with this. This was
which one is that?
Old Forester President's Choice 11 year.
Just casually pulling a President's Choice. God,
well, you told me just to reach for something.
I did. Oh man, this Old Glory. Okay. All right.
I want you to get in that Old Glory. I want to see what.
So this is a 6 year, and then by the way, so I had one Old Glory pour in my life, and at Southern Collective they had a barrel, but Old Glory is a Clarksville, Tennessee distillery, right? And this is their juice, right?
Yeah. So, that one. So Dave is asking me.
Yeah, and Dave was there.
That one's actually a bourbon. That one's actually a bourbon. That one is 6 years, 7 months.
Yeah. So Dave was there with Major Zero, by the way. Hack. If you watched it, Dave's in that video at the Major Zero's. I think they did a distillery takeover.
Yeah, they did. They invited me to come, and I could not figure it out. But yeah. So Major Zero, they went up to Old Glory, and they're doing cool stuff, man. They're like I compared them. I don't know if this is right or wrong because I don't know the Tennessee whiskey scene like you do, but I was comparing it to Still Austin in Texas. Is the Old Glory in Tennessee maybe kind of similar?
I just want everyone to see this comment from Jacob. That much love, Jacob. Do you see this, Hack?
Yeah. Jacob's a good friend of mine. He's from Louisiana. He's in the National Guard, and he also I've been on his family plan for Spotify for like 3 years. Thank you, Jacob.
Jacob, thank you for the comment. Dave, you're a handsome gentleman that loves Tater whiskey. All right.
Oh my God.
You're trying. Okay. Yeah, you're trying to live in your.
You told me just to reach and grab. That's all.
I know. All right. So this is Dave. This is their. Well,
Papa Hack. That's right.
This is their distillate, right? The 6 year. This almost 7 year distillate is theirs, right? And it's the bourbon, right? Hack.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to invite. I don't know if Dave, if you're available, I want you to come up. I'm going to paste.
Yes, Dave, please come in here.
I'm pasting the stream chat in the. I'm pasting the link to the stream chat in here because, Dave, I brought this up the last time we were talking about this. Is there a difference between Old Glory Tennessee whiskey and bourbon? Dave says their bourbon was very rye forward. I agree 1,000,000 times.
Which is what I'm sipping.
Yeah. And I didn't buy the Tennessee whiskey, but Dave said it was better. And I'm just like, and then you and I kind of talked about this, right? Like that Tennessee whiskey is bourbon, right? Like we talked about that.
Well, yes. And I firmly believe that. And it's, and then some other people will unfairly malign Tennessee whiskey and bourbon and, the Lincoln County process. And we can talk about what that means with charcoal filtering and how much charcoal filtering, and then how some have this level of charcoal filtering, like that big of a charcoal filter. Right. We don't get in that tonight. We'll get into that soon. And you just wait.
Thank you, Anthony. So Old Glory Tennessee whiskey mash bill 73-19-8. The bourbon 73-19. Yeah. I should have bought the fucking Tennessee whiskey when I was there. I should have bought.
Wait, what are you saying?
Huh?
It's the same mash bill.
No. Anthony says the Tennessee whiskey mash bill is 73 corn, 19 wheat.
Keep
8.
reading, baby.
Oh, they are the same. Never mind.
Clip it, baby.
When you've been drinking a little bit. Exactly the same mash bill. Just like I said.
Okay. Do you want me to taste
What
this?
yeah. Break down the Old Glory.
So it's got a really good nose. It's got a kind of funky. Oh, there. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna shut up. We got the man here. We got the tater. We got the tater.
Yeah, I'm drinking J.W. Dant, and you guys are drinking Evan Williams 23.
We're dickheads. Sorry, Dave.
You know what, Dave?
I got a Barrel King. That's all right.
Oh my. Okay.
Oh. With the
Dave. Dave's great to have you. Thank you so much for jumping on.
It was great meeting you and seeing your bag of taters you brought to the bottles here. It was awesome.
Hack is gonna love you so much. Hack, he's already loving you, man.
I love her.
So Dave came down to the Rock the Rick House event and in Baltimore at Old Line with 21090, and we did awesome bottle share.
Oh man,
wasn't that awesome? Yeah.
Oh, both nights were just fantastic.
But so Dave, talk to me about the difference in the Old Glory Tennessee bourbon and whiskey. I want to be.
And I'm a bourbon guy more than whiskey, and it just that rye just really shined through. And there's a lot of high ryes I do like, but for some reason, between their Tennessee whiskey and the rye that day, I got the bottle of the whiskey. Tennessee whiskey.
Did I miss something on the mash bill there, Dave? So, I did. Sorry, I thought it was the same, but it's flipped, right? They flipped the malted barley and the wheat. Sorry, or the rye. Oh no, okay.
Yeah, they put the wheat instead of the rye.
Rye. Yeah.
So maybe they weren't the same.
No, you're right, Hack. You got me. What's going on there at Old Glory? Because I haven't been there. I got to taste a single barrel at Southern Collective there in Nashville, which was great.
Yes.
But what did you tell me about Old Glory?
Oh, I'll tell you what, it's got one of the best restaurants there too. And what's so funny is we went in that day and walk into the restaurant, and sitting at the bar was Bruzel.
Yeah.
So we got to go up. So I went up and sat at the table right next to Bruzel. So it was so fun to see him. And then the Life from the Patio guys were there too. Marty and Big T and Major Zero, of course. And those guys' eyes lit up when they saw Bruzel in there, the owners of Old Glory. So they comped all our meals. We had lunch and dinner there. They paid for it all.
No way. Let's go. God. Let's go. A big win.
I'll tell you, it was so hot in there though that after we did like I think 8 different barrels. Like I went where it was air conditioning in the bottling room, but those guys, Bruzel and some of them, stayed there, and they just kept bringing out older barrels and better barrels and stuff. And I think Bruzel bought 7 barrels.
Yeah,
from Old Glory.
Sure.
At Old Glory, so he's gonna be
I'm sure he did, man.
Yeah,
awesome.
He's just such a nice guy. He's just so down to earth.
Yeah, he's a very in person. He's the most down to earth dude. Like I think on the whiskey community, it's weird. It's like we're figuring out our place, but David, have you had Found North before or anything?
I've got almost every one of their batches. And
so what's your favorite, Dave? Like what's the Found North?
Yeah.
Like?
What's your vibe?
That's a great question. Like, I think I like some of the batches better than I've got the Peregrine and the Hell Diver and the what was the other one? Hoverhawk.
Yeah.
I'm sure you got 2 of each of them, but
I'm sure it's directed at Hack, not me.
Sure. Yeah.
But
what was it batch 6 where he did 2 versions? Like he put one out and then he did.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like I like
batch 6.
Yeah,
Batch
well,
six,
I don't know.
okay.
That sounds pretty, so everyone
That's
go
what we
around
didn't
and
go
like
through.
go
We didn't
buy
go through
batch
batch.
6. Everyone go buy batch 6, like Dave says. So I actually got to try
Anthony
that
says
actually.
the palate, the man, the myth, the
There
legend.
he
The
is.
Oh
palate.
man, if Anthony loves it, oh my God.
So
And there you go.
here's what you guys are telling me. Here's what Dave and Anthony are telling me. We did an hour-long show on Found North. We didn't even try the best one.
Well, it's hard to get.
I
Yeah,
I don't think
definitely it is now.
batch
Yeah.
6.
I mean,
yeah.
now like So, but
So you guys actually need samples of it?
do we what?
I mean, I'm not going to turn down anything, Dave. I'm not going to say, Dave.
Did you hear that, Anthony? They need samples. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'll tell you what, I got to meet Anthony at the Pursuit United, my first barrel pick. What a great guy.
Oh, which we love.
Learned so much from him, and boy, talk about thorough and writing things down and just the nicest guy.
Oh, yeah.
He is the palate. I mean, he comes up with some notes that you never even think of.
I think he's going to be our next super fan, right?
Yeah,
he's going to do the Sagamore rye. He's going to do the Sagamore stuff, right?
That'd be awesome.
So how many was that your first barrel pick, the Pursuit?
That was my first one. That was back in January.
Man.
And then well, I mean, I'm just a guy. I've only been doing this for like 3 years, and
yeah, but you're every single person is like, thanks to Dave. Like Bourbon Bill is like, thanks to Dave Vogels. You saw who our first guest was on Hack and Mac. Bourbon Bill.
Yep.
And he quickly
likes to crap on
shit all over you.
He loves buck turkey. I love Bourbon Bill. But yeah, no. I think So
I call him the Sagamore ambassador.
He is.
Yeah, he does love Sagamore. So I'm excited because I think Anthony's going to come on and be our Sagamore.
Oh
yeah.
We couldn't do better than that.
Yeah.
Ever.
Okay, Dave, I've got a question for you.
Yep.
As far as like, surprise bottles of the year, like that you've cracked, like, a lot of people talk about certain ones. I have one that I'm gonna, talk about this week. I think we've also talked about, Dave, but like, what are some that I really love this one. People aren't maybe too on it.
I really liked the Remus Experimental batch number 1. And I just saw where they're coming out with number 2, and it's a weeder.
It's a weeder, and it's finished in like 3 different.
I know. I can't wait.
That's going to be candy.
Is that my hashtag one more pour? Am I going to do Remus?
I think we have to.
You have to do that.
I'll be right back.
So Dave, it's funny you said that.
So good.
I've got a video coming out this week of that where I get into that because I'm really shocked people aren't talking about that one. And what is it, like 60, 65?
60, like, $65. Exactly.
And it is so, and I can't find any more. And then I kept telling people about it, then they all buy them, and then I'm like, I need another one. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Have you watched the Bakers before, Troy and Laura?
No, I haven't.
They're up in Washington State. They're actually one of the first channels that I watched when they first started. They've got a subscriber, I think calls himself Bourbon Baller Lee, and he owns this liquor store up in Washington. And you wouldn't believe the stuff he got, but they showed he had like 12 bottles of the Remus on the shelf.
No.
And then I think they were all sold out, but he said he could still get more. So
okay. Well, I gotta go get this
bottle.
I'll be right back. You guys make talk.
I'm gonna have this last pour of the night. I'm gonna have this Remus.
Last pour of the
next
5 minutes.
Yeah, no, this is last pour of the night. We're gonna close it down. Dave, so tell me, like you said, you've been in whiskey for like 3 years or so. Like, what got you into bourbon? Like, what was?
It's a strange story. I mean, I actually started drinking bourbon back in the 2000s. I had a friend, and back then you could find the Rock Hill Farms and Blanton's and all them on the shelf. I mean, I had a store by me where they had Old Forester birthday bourbon on the shelf. where like I went in like 4 weeks in a row and could get a bottle kind of thing.
Holy
And
shit.
it was like $60.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of got out of it and kind of went to beer and wine for a while and then I had a buddy December of 2022, took him to dinner for his birthday and right before Christmas, and he bought me a bottle of Eagle Rare. And I don't know, it just triggered something.
Yeah.
And then from there, in the last 3 years, it just not like Hack, and Mac, but kind of got into it.
Of course
Yeah.
not.
So
course
Dave,
not.
so Max sent me, so he bought a camera for us to like shoot content and stuff with, and so he sent it to me and I was playing around with it. I was like, how am I going to learn how to use this camera? Because I'm old and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So it's like, well, the best idea I had was let me shoot content of my own whiskey room. So tomorrow, we've got a premiere set up where I hunt my own whiskey room because I'm just trying to really, honest to God, figure out how to run this camera because I have no clue how to do it. So I'm going to take you guys through my selection. But the truth is, like, I've been drinking whiskey, like, I don't know, like 20 years. But the thing is like, I didn't really get into, like you, the whiskey community till like right around COVID or so. But like,
right, exactly. Yeah.
But Dave, like, here's the thing. This is how stupid I am. I had no idea that the whiskey YouTube community, like I've been watching all these really cool channels. Like, we started our channel. I didn't watch one of them. I had no clue what I was doing. Like, I literally had zero idea. And so I've been watching like, and it's so like cool that like all these channels are like helping each other and like
talking
I'm watching
to each
people
other.
like, oh, that's a really great idea.
Great.
Like, I'm just an idiot. But the truth is, it's like, Dave, I'm really thankful that you have jumped on to what we're doing and you got in here tonight. And
it's been
like,
great.
There's so many people I can learn from. And Dave, you're one of those guys. Like, I want to learn more from you. Hopefully. And I said this on a stream earlier, life goals. I want to meet you in person.
Yeah. No. Dave, you've been invited to a bottle share in Houston, just so you know.
Yeah. I thought you were doing one in Nashville.
Oh, we're gonna do one in Nashville too.
Nashville.
So.
Yeah.
It's not gonna drive there for sure.
All right. Well, we're gonna figure out Nashville, just so you guys know. I think we're trying to figure that out in the fall. But
we're winding this down the next 6-7 minutes.
Okay.
So it's funny that Dave said this because this is the video that's coming out. I think we got Thursday or Wednesday, Thursday. And Dave, I'm with you, man. Dave, I'm with you.
It's fantastic.
And just if you guys don't know this who are watching, this is the Remus Experimental #1. It is 107 proof, and it's back during if you think about a decade ago, right? That was the like bourbon boom. So you've got a bunch of shortages. One of those are cooperages. So American oak, not easy to come by, right? Like Independent Stave, Kelvin, right? They're like oversaturated. So they went to a anyway, I don't want to give too much away. Watch the video at the same time. There's a bunch of people that done some good videos. No Whiskey Weather also did one that was really great about this. But man, it's so interesting to have like an old world wine approach to a whiskey, and it's not just finished, right? They put this in these Seguin Moreau cooperage barrels at the beginning, which is like a toasted, lightly charred, right, Dave? I don't know if And so what do you like about it, Dave?
It's just when if you guys ever had the old Rebecca Creek double oaks, the Spanish oak, it was one of those things where it was kind of like it was a mistake. They bought the barrels, they used them, and then it's like the most fantastic thing there is. And then this is kind of like that.
That's what cracks me up about Rebecca's Creek. The only way they could ever make a good bourbon is by mistake. Like literally, like Like in terms of Texas whiskey, it's so funny to me.
But people love that one, Hack,
oh,
right?
They do.
Or no?
They
Okay,
do.
okay.
They love it. They love it.
And I can't find it. I need my Houston guys.
Oh, you can't get it anymore. I think they're done. I
You
think
gotta be
it's
super
out of
lucky.
circulation.
Like
The other one this year that I really liked was the Star Hill Farm,
Yeah.
the
that's
from
so
Maker's
big fan
Mark,
of that.
that wheat
Big
whiskey.
fan of that.
That is so good. And that one's harder to find. I feel like
Yep.
this one, Dave. I don't know. I haven't really seen this on the shelves as like the Remus 9. I feel like is the one that you can still kind of hunt and get for like 60-ish, 70-ish.
It was only sent to like 10 states, I believe.
Was it?
And one of them was Wisconsin, and I'm close to the border. I live in
right.
Illinois, but right across the
Well,
border.
hey.
So I went there and they had it, but I haven't seen it since.
Oh, here we go, Dave. $250 for a 10-year is wild. Star Hill tripping.
Is that bottle $250?
No, I've seen it. I've seen it for that on the. I've seen it for that on the shelf, which is that's not MSRP.
Yeah, I think 99 is MSRP.
But people are putting that.
I think Specs here in Houston listed it at like 150, and then when it came out. But yeah,
good stuff.
I just got to tell you guys, like I think this Remus, like it's got the nose on it is so inviting. There is something. It's like got a little cinnamon star anise thing on the nose. Do you get that? Like and then there's a sweetness under it. It's like a sweet red licorice, not a black. Like
yes,
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to put it.
I don't know. I've been drinking a lot, so my notes are probably ass right now. But like,
it's tough. It's tough, and it's tough because the other night you drank that after a hazmat, and I've been telling him drink this Remus, and then he drank it after a 3 hazmat pours.
I drink it after 10 pours of Found North. So I'm gonna give it its fresh run, but I like it, Mac. It's good. I like it.
I'll say this about this Remus 9 experimental number 1 is that it's not like Dave. It's not going to win in blinds, right? If you if you put like Jack 14, Calumet 18, right? If you put all these in
all your tater
blind,
bottles, yeah,
here it goes. It's not going to win. At the same time, it's going to be. Like that's one I just keep pouring. I keep coming back to, man, and that's like it's special bottle.
This is a fun bottle. It's a lot of fun. Hey, Mac, we're gonna land it because we're getting close to that time. We're gonna stay under 2 hours. Yeah. But I do want to say this to Dave. You're such a generous, kind gentleman.
Yes,
I want to say thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
I'm looking forward to hanging out with you in person someday. We're going to figure it out. Nashville, whatever. Dave, what's home for you?
I live in Belvedere, Illinois, central portion of the state up by the Wisconsin border.
Okay. All right. So I travel for work a lot. So put that in the mental bank.
Yeah.
If I'm ever in that area, going to take you to dinner. We're going to have some pours.
That sounds good.
Let's get together. Hey, Mac, had fun tonight.
Hey, cheers. Yes.
Love you, buddy.
Dave.
Yep.
Hack.
You guys are awesome. Love watching you. Keep it going.
Hey, thanks so much.
Should be fun, Mac. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yes, it should. Much love. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Cheers.
Take care.